Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BaHaShem, YAHAWASHI, BaHaShem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And I want to first start off by saying viewers' discretion is advised on this one. All right. What I'm about to play is a man who is known on the internet right now. He's got a large following. He has 575,000 subscribers, and he basically does food reviews. And basically, he goes around different cities, trying all the different restaurants, all the suggestions. He's very animated about his reactions and, the food and all that different stuff, right? We've all seen food reviews on the internet. It's kind of like a thing at this point. So none of us are new to it. But this in particular one, this guy, he eats any and everything. And in this particular video, again, viewer discretion is advised. What you're about to witness is abominable, is what you would call it. All right, this man is about to eat a whole pig right in front of us. Okay, now, if you can't bear shit like this, I advise you to just forget it. Maybe skip through the first 3 minutes of the video and then just go to I bring out the scriptures. But yeah, man, this is next level abomination. Like this is heathenistic, is the word I'm looking for. Okay, this is heathenistic. This is a Jake, and he is about to, like, I don't even, like, I saw this and I was almost left speechless at first, but it also just shows you, the wickedness of our people, man, and the state that we're in. The thing now is to do the most outlandish things to be seen, for clicks, okay, for attention. All right. And a lot of this stuff we're seeing on the internet, this attention seeking behavior, results in, wickedness. It's a lot of wicked acts that are against the way of YAHAWASHI, against our power. And it's ultimately going to get a lot of our people destroyed. All right. Jacob's trouble is approaching, and men like this will be victims of utter and complete destruction that's coming. All right. So I'm going to play this. It's about 3 minutes long, a little over 3 minutes. I don't know if I'll play the whole thing, but just check this out.
Just so y'all can see this. Wow. Ah! Alright, so this is about to be crazy. I'm about to review probably one of the biggest items that I've ever reviewed on this channel. Just warning you ahead of time. Today we're going to be reviewing a whole pig from the 168 Asian market in Madison Heights, Michigan. Paid about $200 for the pig and an additional $30 to $45 for them to cut it. And I gotta tell you, this is a humongous pig. Let's see what it's hitting on. I don't even know how to, I think it's hard to freaking break. Oh, I think I got a piece. Finally got a piece. Man, let me tell you, if you love pork, if you love chicharrones, if you love just big pieces of meat in general, this is going to tickle your booty hole. Now, you're supposed to reserve this up to 5 days in advance. Luckily, when I ordered this, they gave it to me the next day. I'm not sure if I said this already, but you can get this in 2 ways. You can get it chopped like this or chopped like this. Now looking back on it, I wish I would have got it chopped in individual small pieces, because even though they do cut this, they don't cut it really good, at least for a person that's eating it in the car. If you are looking to feed a family of 50 to 75, I seriously believe this could do it. Now, when I first bought this, I thought it was going to be all bones, no meat. Nah. Hell no. They they probably went and got the pig last night and roasted it all night just for you, boy. Because this thing is fresh. If you're a person that used to eat pig feet, this is the feet. Oh my God, that is so good. We used to have my pig feet in vinegar because I just love it when it's sour. You understand what I'm saying? This right here has a salty sweet taste to it. I just cannot get enough of. Come here, bitch. Now, if you're a chicharron person and you're wondering if the skin is like crunchy, I'm about to answer that. Skin. To answer your question, yes, it is. In my own opinion, the craziest thing about this whole situation is they give you the head too. And I've never in my life seen the head of a pig roasted like this. Furthermore, I did not know that the head contains a lot of meat too. That's sweet and salty too. They also took his eyeballs out too, just so y'all can see right there. And they left the teethuses in. You leave the tongue in there too, bitch? Nah, homie ain't have good teeth anyway. Damn. They did give me some dipping sauce. If I'm not mistaken, they told me this was barbecue sauce. Ooh, just for daddy. Yeah, that's hoisin sauce. It's definitely good on the pig. Now, I do got some more sauce. So I got this green curry sauce, right? Now, this sauce was initially for the crab. Let me just tell you what happened with the crab situation. So when I walked in to get the crab, I asked the guy, do you have a whole crab I can buy? He said, yeah, cool. The whole time he was talking to me, dude was just in his nose. I mean, picking the out of his nose. And when I seen that, I aborted mission quick because I don't want no boogers on my goddamn crab. This green curry sauce is really good though. It's a little spicy, but it's very good. I want to try the ear. All right, if you're wondering how the ear tastes, it really ain't got too much flavor to it. It's like a burned, charred ear. This was an amazing experience. If you guys like pig, you should try this. I'm gonna put the address right here. We're looking for this whole pig, y'all. This is where I got it from. I love y'all. Thanks for the support.
Check this out, right? First of all, the Most High is gonna fucking destroy this nigga. Secondly, you see that where he bought it from. First, you went to the worst place you can probably go, which is an Asian Korean market or whatever that is. Knowing how, you know, these so-called Asians will basically feed you anything. They'll cook you dog, cat, it don't matter. So that's strike one among many strikes in this video. All right. And a couple of things that stood out. One, like I mentioned, his reactions to, taking each bite, closing his eyes, biting his lips, reacting to how delicious it was to him, breaking down each part of the pig, the simplicity, man, the simplicity, right? Real quick, let me just get this. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, in verse 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Yeah, the simple ones, this is simplicity. And you can tell how he's in love with, this type of shit. Getting people's reactions to it. Okay? It's simple to get in your car, to put a whole he had a whole like bed sheet on his lap, if you didn't notice. And if go to the very beginning, and you'll see he had like a whole blue, looked like a bed sheet, a comforter on his lap, just to prepare himself to put that box with that whole pig on it so he can eat it. Right? The simplicity, man, of our people. And to make matters worse, when you go into the comments, right? Check this shit out. You got people just egging them on. Okay? This guy right here, I laughed my ass off, bro. You are absolutely funny. There ain't nothing funny about this shit, man. All right? This guy right here, this girl, Jeanette Yvonne 428. This is the most bomb review you've ever done in my state. Right. Look, that looked amazing. Had the whole pig roasted before the big parties, and it's the best thing ever, especially with the hoist and like, look at this shit. Right? This guy's against it. Pig ain't got no paws. I know he was feeling like shit the next day. All right. This one says, I discovered that place less than a year ago, and it's my favorite market. That whole area has a lot of great Asian markets and restaurants. All right. Dude telling them you need sauce. You need more sauce. Out of all of your reviews, this is my favorite. Look at this here, right here. Federal 1998. Well-treated pork is a treasure. You hear this shit, man? Well-treated pork is a treasure. When I was in the Philippines, we had pork knuckle. Simple, man. Simple. We had pork knuckle on the beach one time. Hot damn. All right. Look at this, man. This is crazy, man. Let me see. Look at this. Hey, Mr. Chime Time. I love a whole pig. It's so juicy and flavorful. And it's Jake. Look at the avatar. Jake. Hey, Mr. Chime Time. I love a whole pig. It's so juicy and flavorful. I wish I was there to eat it with you. Let's collaborate if you ever want to come to Oregon. Happy Friday and true blessings. This is wild, man. This is absolutely wild. Okay. And he got it from the so-called Asians. Right? It was something else that I was thinking about that I wanted to mention. Because he was going into, let me see.
That the head contains a lot of meat too. That's sweet and salty too. He also took his eyeballs out too, just so y'all.
This motherfucker ate the head. He took a bite of the ear, the feet. This is a goddamn abomination we're looking at here.
If I'm not mistaken, he told me this was a pig. Now I do got some more sauce. So I got this green curry sauce, right? Now this sauce talking to me. Dude was just in his nose. I mean, picking the.
Oh yeah. This part right here.
I asked the guy, "Do you have a whole crab I can buy?" He said, "Yeah." Cool. The whole time he was talking to me, dude was just in his nose. I mean,
this motherfucker had the nerve to say that he went to go buy a crab, which is another abomination. He wanted to eat a whole crab and do a review on it. But the guy, when he went to go buy the crab, the guy was picking in his nose. And that's what he's offended at. He's offended at some boogers, but to sit here and eat the ass of a pig, the whole pig. This nigga eat a whole pig, the ears. This nigga's eating the head, the ass, the feet, the tongue of everything, the whole pig. But you got the nerve to act like some boogers. It's all horrible, but it's like, hey man, the simple. That's the simpleness, the simplicity. Man, I pulled this up. All right. From drax.com, right? It's a little nutritional website. And just for some edification, man, it says here why you should avoid pork. Nutritional potential benefits and harmful downsides. There ain't no goddamn benefits to eating this. All right, it says pork is the most widely eaten meat in the world. Go figure. Making up about 36% of the meat production worldwide. It's especially popular in East and Southeast Asia, Europe, Sub-Saharan Africa, North America, South America, Oceania. No matter how you think about pigs, pigs are rather dirty animals. Of course they are, because Yahweh the Lord told us it's an unclean animal. All right. It says no matter how you think about it, pigs are rather dirty animals. They're considered the garbage and waste eliminators of the farm, often eating literally anything they can find. This includes not only bugs, insects, and whatever leftover scraps they find laying around, but also their own feces, as well as the dead carcasses of sick animals, including their own young, right? Their own young. So There's nothing that a pig won't eat, right? And you are what you eat. And this is why Jake is in the state, it's in a filthy, decrepit, heathenistic mind state that they're in, because they eat filthy animals. So you become a filthy animal. All right. Our people have become a degenerate plant because they don't want to hear, they don't want to be told anything. Our people do not want to be told what to eat, what to do, how to act. Nothing, man. Our people despise order, man, here in Babylon the Great under Esau, Edom. It says, just knowing what a pig's diet is like can explain why the meat of the pig cannot be so appetizing to consume. While being grossed out may or may not be a valid reason to not eat something, it's vital to understand a bit more about pork before reaching your own conclusion. All right, now, I ain't going to go into no nutritional facts because it's a bunch of stuff to read here and it has potential benefits. So we're going to skip that because this shit'll kill you. It says the problems with pork. Okay, the first one says the pig's problematic digestive system. There are reasons that the meat of the pig becomes more saturated with toxins, which is important to note about this part of it. Becomes more saturated with toxins than many of its counterpart farm animals. The first reason has to do with the digestive system of a pig. It says during the digestive process, animals, including humans, get rid of excess toxins as well as other components of the food eaten that could be dangerous to health. Since the pig's digestive system operates rather basically, many of these toxins remain in its system to be stored in more than adequate It says, since the pig's digestive system operates rather basically, many of these toxins remain in its system to be stored in its more than adequate fatty tissues ready for our consumption. All right. It says here, another issue with the pig is that it has very few functional sweat glands and can barely sweat at all. Sweat glands are a tool the body uses to get rid of toxins. This leaves more toxins in the pig's body, and that goes for humans as well. You know, we sweat, we got to get rid of toxins. You got to get rid of the waste that is in your system, and your digestive system is a part of that process. But a pig's digestive system, okay, many of the toxins remain in the system, right? Remain in the system, and you end up consuming all of those toxins and that waste. All right. It says when you consume pork meat, you too get all the toxins that weren't eliminated from the pig. For instance, there have been examples of pigs in pork products being contaminated with. Now it says ochratoxin A, salmonella, metals, mycotoxins, and other toxin-related outbreaks. It says here, in fact, we should all do what we can to eliminate and cut down on toxin exposure. One vital way to do this is by choosing what you eat carefully, right? And that's why there's a dietary law in the scriptures. Okay? YAHAWASHI gave us the blueprint on what to eat, what not to eat, so that we don't defile our temple. All right? It says here, number 2, increase cancer risk from bacon and other processed pork. According to the World Health Organization, processed meats like ham, bacon, and sausage can cause cancer. The International Agency for Research on Cancer actually classifies processed meats as a carcinogen. All right, and I'm pretty sure you've heard that before. You go to the store and you get those processed meat. You get a turkey and cheese, or a ham and cheese, or a roast beef and cheese. All of that processed meat, those are considered carcinogens. Okay, and carcinogens are basically substances that can cause cancer. All right, it says cancer actually classifies processed meat as a carcinogen, something that causes cancer. Researchers found that consuming 50 grams of processed meat each day raises your risk of colorectal cancer by a very significant 18%. So just by eating these processed meats, your risk of having cancer goes up by 18%, which is crazy. All right. This is why we see our people with, with cancer, high blood pressure. Okay. Overweight, obese, can't get rid of toxins. Okay. Dysfunctional glands in the systems just shut down. Can't function. All right. It says processed meat is considered to be food items like ham, bacon, sausage, hot dogs, and some deli meats. Notice in the theme there, those are mainly pork-derived food products. Okay. It says how much processed meat is 50 grams. That's about 4 strips of bacon. Okay. And then it says here, maybe you're thinking that you only eat 2 pieces of bacon regularly. According to this research, that would likely equate to 9% increase of cancer likelihood. That's 2 pieces of bacon. Now think about this. A lot of our people, and like just people in general, this is fairly normal here in America. You'll have people who have breakfast. Let's say you go to work. Go to work. Person will have a bacon, egg, and cheese or a sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich, right? Or they may just get a platter. You go to these little delis before you go to work, get your little eggs, get your little strips of bacon, little sausage, right? Sausage links or whatever, little pancakes, right? So that'll be your breakfast. And then you'll go to lunch and you'll see get a ham and cheese sandwich for lunch. That'll be lunch. So you had a plate full of pork in the morning, a plate full of pork for lunch, right? And there's a likelihood you'll go home and have pork chops for dinner, right? Or some other abominable foods, shrimp. You got shrimp for dinner, right? Some sort of abominable fish, sea creature, shellfish for dinner. That is absolutely destroying yourself, right? And then you wonder why you end up in an early grave. Our people end up dying off at an early age. Okay? No regard for their bodies, no regard for their health, no regard for the laws of the Heavenly Father that tells us not to eat these things. All right? And then there's more about swine flu. All right. Swine flu in humans it says swine flu is another virus that has made the leap from pig to human. Right. Influenza or flu viruses can directly be transmitted from pigs to humans, from humans to pigs, and from humans to humans. Human infection with flu viruses from pigs are most likely when humans are physically close to infected pigs. So it just gives you a little bit more. So this is actually a pretty good article to read, to going into the dangers of eating pork, man. Messing with that damn pig. All right. I'm going to read a couple of scriptures and close out. It says, this is a Leviticus chapter 11, verse 1. And as you can see the caption, it says laws about animals for food. It says Leviticus 11 and 1. And the Lord YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, these are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth. Whatsoever part of the hoof and is cloven footed and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat. Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that cheweth the cud, or of them that divideth the hoof, as the camel, because he cheweth the cud, but he divided not the hoof. He is unclean to you. All right. And the coney, because he cheweth the cud, but divided not the hoof, he is unclean unto you. And the hare, because he cheweth the cud, but divided not the hoof, is unclean unto you. And the swine, though he divided the hoof and be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, and is unclean unto you. All right. Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch. They are unclean unto you. And that's what you see here. Okay. With this guy. Right. Salakia.
Oh my gosh!
Get right back to it. That's what you see with this guy. All right. And you, like I said, you can see the pride on this. This shit is this type of behavior has to be answered for. All right. It's a goddamn abomination. I ain't gonna show that no more. But I just had to, to drive home the point. All right. All right. Verse 8. It says, "Of their flesh shall you not eat, and their carcass shall you not touch. They are unclean to you." So not only shall you not eat them, you're not even supposed to touch them. You're not even supposed to touch them. Okay? This is the book of, and I'll close it out here, Isaiah chapter 66. In verse 15, it says, "Behold, the Lord, Yahawah YAHAWASHI, will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire." Right? Why? It says, "For by fire, by his sword, shall the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord." Right? So, those people, this guy right here, and the people in the comments who are egging this shit on and acting like this is okay, and want to see more of it, they're all going to be consumed together. Thus saith Yahawah Shai. All right? So, I'm going to leave it there. As always, I hope you were edified. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, that great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the elect. Shalom.